ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Playtech TV. My name is Kevin, and today we're checking out the Razer Leviathan, a 5.1 channel surround sound bar with a subwoofer. So you can use this with your TV for great audio in your movies, or you can use it with your PC and get good gaming audio, or you can just use it as a wireless music sound bar. So very versatile, and it gives very rich sound for a very good value. So let's get into it. Here is the soundbar itself, and let's talk about some of the specs. So on the soundbar, it has a total power output of 30 watts, full range drivers, so that's 2 times 63.5 millimeters, and the tweeted drivers are 2 times 19 millimeters, impedance of 8 ohms, and a frequency response rate of 180 hertz to 20 kilohertz. Now, as far as the subwoofer goes, it's a passive type sub, the total power output of 30 watts, full range driver, 133 millimeters this time, so quite big, impedance of 8 ohms, frequency response rate of 20 hertz to 180 hertz. And the different connection methods you can use for a console or desktop gaming, you can use the 3.5 millimeter audio jack or an optical connection. It's the same thing when it comes to using it for movies and a TV. And for mobile, you have the choice of a 3.5 millimeter audio jack or Bluetooth or NFC if you want to do that. Looks-wise, the soundbar itself is actually quite small, and it has this nice grille on the front and a central Razer logo, which I think looks really nice. The subwoofer looks pretty standard. It isn't really going to be attracting much attention, and that's what I think Razer was going for with both of these. They're very subtle, very understated, which is definitely a good thing in this sense because they're not going to be distracting with lots of lighting and other things right under your display. So overall, looks-wise, I think they did a really good job. There's also different size feet that you can put onto the soundbar so you can decide how tall you want it, which is a nice addition also. Control wise, to turn it on, you just hit this central middle button here. Then this button over on the very left is the input, so optical, auxiliary, Bluetooth. Beside that, it's just a Bluetooth button. This button that lights up is for the Dolby surround, so to turn that on and off. Just a mute button in the middle here. This is to switch what type it is, so gaming, music, and movies. And this one over here, the plus and minus, is just standard volume up and volume down. And this over here is for the NFC. Sound quality was very, very good. Honestly, the bass is incredibly impressive. Volume-wise, it can go seriously loud for a soundbar of this size. And overall, it's just a very full, rich sound you get out of it. So I was very impressed with the sound quality. What I wasn't impressed that much with was the digital 5.1 surround. Now, it is a soundbar, so you might be thinking, oh, that's a bit unfair, but it does say it in the title. And to me, it was very conservative. I didn't really notice it that much as I would with other audio devices, and I didn't think it was that good in that area, although that's just my personal opinion. Other people that have tried it said they thought it worked just fine. So that's just my thoughts on it. As far as build quality goes, overall was really good. The only gripe I had was the connector for the sub to the soundbar. It just feels really loose, and at first it wasn't even working. I had to jiggle it around a bit, so that could be improved. Maybe if they just did the connection better so it actually clips in, or made the sub wireless, it would kind of alleviate that problem. But this is just a minor complaint. Once you actually have it set up and you're not moving around, it shouldn't be an issue at all. Which leads us now to the conclusion. So I think it's incredibly good value for money. As I said, the digital 5.1, I mean, you can't expect too much out of it because it's only, as I said, it's just one speaker. It's not like true 5.1 where you have 5 speakers around you. So I wasn't expecting too much there, but they could have done it a little bit better in my personal opinion. But this comes in at a really small size, and it packs a very, very big punch. And aside from the minor drawbacks that I just said about the cable and the 5.1, overall it delivers an incredible sound quality. Heaps of bass, heaps of volume, very rich and very nice full sound. So I am really impressed by this. Now I thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe to Playtech TV if you haven't already and like this video. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.